Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video we are on Boda's account and he's taking Gerda up to Paragon 1. He's a brave man. We're going to be testing Gerda in AFK stages and PvP. He's gotten her to plus 10 exclusive equipment, which honestly is more than enough. Now as for a charm effect that she'll have this season, it is going to be the same as Sonya, the defense shred every 5 seconds, and that is basically it. Okay, we're going to get right into it. I want to begin with AFK stages. Now, I don't think she's going to be very good in AFK stages because she's most likely going to be healing the opponent as well. And the other problem is she doesn't really contribute any damage. She just provides some crowd control to your team comp. And for example, on the talent stages, you are really limited in what heroes you can run because you have to activate the talents. And all of these stages is not really going to work. So I'm going to try it on a regular AFK stage. And we can, because then you don't need to actually get the factional synergy or 3 of the same faction. What we can try is, I want to try just jumping. Let's say if we jump straight into the enemies and have the Smokey up here and then use Iron Ultimate on manual and try to group them back around so that Smokey can hit them. Because if we go right here, boom, so Iron Ultimate and then I don't even think we needed to chain any crowd control there. So we have all this healing onto our ally team with the Hot Spring. Iron's going to cast another ultimate, Smokey's going to go here. We're going to have to manual cast Iron now. Okay, the Hot Spring healing seems like a lot. Scarlita is doing that. Iron is almost dead. Okay, Smokey burst healing is what we needed. Let's group them all up closer to the Smokey. Okay, Scarlita is still alive somehow from the healing. Smokey casts his blue aura. We need another Iron ultimate and get them in because they're still out of range. Yeah, Thorin is really out of range. We're going to need Scarlita to finish off Thorin. Okay, we're gonna get the clear, I think. Yeah, okay. So we got the clear, it did work out. But what did Gerda actually contribute in this fight? Gerda didn't do pretty much any damage. She did a lot of healing. Like, she did even more healing than Smokey. That is pretty crazy. And she did tank out pretty well as well. So I think the thing with Gerda about her role in the AFK stage is definitely not for damage. It is a bit for crowd control, but also this massive healing for your melee heroes. Because she did heal a lot. So that, I mean, that can work. I think the thing is, though, for the talent stages, you just cannot afford to fit Gerda in because maulers are never run. It's just Wilders, a Hypogean Celestial. And then for your final ones, if you're running Hypogean Celestial, you want Smokey Bonnie. If you want Wilders, then you want Twins Bonnie as a final 2 members. You just cannot afford to run Gerda. So it would be only limited to regular AFK stages or maybe like at an early level account where you need more tanking and healing. Okay, let's go ahead and try it out in Arena. So we'll do regular Arena first, and then we'll try to do Supreme Arena as well. So we're rank 6 right now. Okay, I'm going to attack people who are around our ranking, like rank 9 player. So he has a Bonnie, Tassi, Stroll team, and this is the team that we're basically running, Tassi, Bonnie. The question is, I want to run a comp which is actually synergizing around Gerda. This is a bit awkward because we can't jump right into the enemy team from this position. But let's try it. So Gerda will do best with maulers or heroes which run into the front. So I want to try... These were the recommended heroes in the trailer. So I'm going to try this first of all. This is like a really... This is going to be a strange team comp. It's like basically all melee. But just let's see what happens. Like, let's see what if the healing from the Hot Spring can be enough just to sustain all of these melee heroes. That's basically what we need to happen. And then Harak can just begin getting kills and soloing. Because I think the way to use Gerda is you need to go for like a melee comp and be able to stall. So everyone died right here. Harak is going to solo it. But I mean, if Gerda can keep the Harak alive for long enough, then that's all she needs to do for her job. But what happened to all of the other team? Like, Shakir, I don't think even casted his ultimate, right? No, Shakir casted ultimate. We got the damage reduction. And we have the healing from the Hot Spring. But then what happened here? Tassi, I think, cleaned up everything. Yeah, but Harak at that point had already gotten kills. And he can clean it up from this point. Okay, kind of interesting. We're going to try some different team comps here. So they're all going to get healed up by the Hot Spring. And then Harak as well. Just to try and solo them. The thing about Gerda from this position is I think she's going to be targeted by the Bonnie Aging Magic, which is nice, because we want the tank to be hit with that. We don't want like our carry to be hit with that. Okay, so this is not working. Gerda just got blown up. Like, the healing from Gerda was not enough. And now it comes down to can Tassi solo or not. No, she can't. Okay, so that kind of shows you that Gerda still is squishy and is pretty easy to be killed. Like, if you jump right into the enemy team, right there, Hot Swing is nothing. Like, just the Lily May burst is enough to clean up the Gerda. So, that's kind of the thing about Gerda. So I guess you have to go for a crowd control nuke comp. Like, you have to go all out. But even though we went for Iron, right? And it wasn't enough. Okay, we'll try with Siren. Let's see what happens here. So Gerda's gonna jump on the Bonnie. Will that interrupt her and prevent her from casting Aging Magic? There's no aging. It doesn't look like there's an Aging Magic cast from the opponent. Okay, Siren's gonna get some crowd control. We're probably gonna win from this position. Like, we've survived for long enough that Tassi should be able to solo now. Bonnie gets off an ultimate. Yeah, we've got this, right? Our Lily May is still alive. Tassi's alive. And the Hot Spring remains after she dies. So that's another interesting fact. Okay. So yeah, our Tassi is going to solo here. Because our Tassi isn't even debuffed, but the enemy Tassi is debuffed. And we have a lot more kill stacks compared to the enemy Tassi. So we're going to have more procs. Assuming that they can't get like a one hit right now. Which I don't think they will be able to. Okay, we can 3 times speed this because it's just Tassi solo. Yeah. It looks close, but honestly, I don't think it's that close. I think from that position, we would always win. So, the thing about this comp is that Gerda kept the healing up. So, there's an advantage of that. Number 2, it looked like she cancelled the enemy Bonnie. And, like, the Bonnie just never recasted it. So, that's an advantage if you can have Gerda jumping on. But then, you just position your map in a way that Bonnie cannot be touchable by the Gerda. Like, I wish we had some massive healing or protection for our team. But we just don't have that. And Iron is not needed because we get the stun with Gerda from the beginning. I think Harak honestly is pretty good. Like, there's synergy with Harak. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this should be fine. As long as we stun the Bonnie, like, we get massive advantage from that. We interrupt the Iron, stun the Bonnie. And we kill the Bonnie, wow. And that's it. Now we dominate. So... if you can get the Bonnie at the beginning with the Gerda, then there's a lot of advantage of that. But I think there are other heroes which can do that job. Like, Sylvina jumping on Bonnie, but I don't know, Gerda feels better. It's a 2-second stun. I like Gerda jumping onto the Bonnie. But when you can't reach the Bonnie, that is the problem, right? Okay, what if we run the same team? I think we're going to lose, though, into this opponent team. Because the thing is, if we can't hit the Bonnie debuff goes off. And, like, I honestly don't think our Harak is going to be able to kill things. Because, like, the enemy is quite difficult to kill. To be honest. It's just really the Bonnie that we need to go after. And we can't reach her. From this position. So this team, I don't know what we can do differently to get a... because, like, Harak is kind of our win condition, right? Other than Harak, what are the win... don't have a great win condition, to be honest. So... okay, we'll try this. Let's see what happens. So we jump there, we stun the Tassi, but the enemy Bonnie debuff goes off. Our Bonnie's alive though. Okay, Harak is in the back trying to hit stuff, but he's not killing anything. There's a problem. He needs to attack the Bonnie, but he can't attack the Bonnie because he's not in range of the Bonnie. Okay, interrupt. And yeah, the Harak basically is just wasting his time. He's just getting baited by these heroes like the Damien, Toy Chariot, and now he's going after Lily May. Is he going to get the kill? But even if he gets a kill, I don't think we're going to win from here. Yeah, because Harak just didn't ramp up fast enough. It needs to be that our Tassi solos from this position, which is possible, but I don't think so, because I think the enemy Tassi would have already had a lot of kills at this point, and invincibility procs. Kill the enemy Bonnie, okay, so we have a chance of soloing, but yeah, this isn't really what you want to see, and like, we're not really getting the value from Gerda, even though the Hot Spring is active, we're not even in range of the Hot Spring, and it's really minor healing as well, so we're not going to get that. Okay, so overall, we got some decent testing of regular arena. Now we're going to bring her to Supreme Arena. Okay, guys, I'm picking one of the defense I want to go after. Gerda jumping onto Iron. I want to see whether this is going to prevent the Iron from casting his ultimate. Because that can be potentially useful. We're obviously not going to be able to stun the Arden because he's concealed, but we're going to go for something like this. And the question is, what do we want to run this with? I feel like we want to go for Sylvina Greyborn comp. We can do that because... Sylvina works well with our Gerda. And we can go for this. We can go for the other Graveborn, which is Harak, who does really well. You can go for Storm Strike, or we can go for Light Forge. Both would be fine. Thorin, and then finally Ludwig. Okay, this is the team that we're going to go for. I'm hoping that Gerda is just going to prevent the Iron from casting ultimate. That's basically my strategy. So that's what we're going to see. We just put one hero in the other tiles so that we can just quickly see the match that we want. Okay, so here we go. Gerda is going to... Oh no, Iron still casts his ultimate before my Gerda jumps. So they all kind of jump at the same time. Sets up the Hot Spring, so it's not going to cancel the enemy Iron's ultimate. And the thing is, you're not going to be unaffected. Your heroes are not going to be unaffected until the Hot Spring is actually set up. So now my Harak would be unaffected for 5 seconds, but... Like, it's way after the Iron casts his ultimate. Like, the Hot Spring is not going to be set up before the enemy Iron casts his ultimate, basically. And now it just comes down to Harak soloing, and potentially he can do it, but actually he's actually going to get executed right now. So, oh no, we're going to win, but this is not a convincing win. Gerda basically didn't do anything. And in fact, are we even going to win here? We're probably not even going to win because of the unique effect of this map. We keep getting teleported away and shielded. It's just going to be a stall out. So yeah, that's the thing about Gerda. Like, what is she really providing? She's not able to interrupt the Iron. She's able to interrupt the enemy Bonnie. That's like the only value I've seen from her so far, is interrupting the enemy Bonnie if she's able to jump within range of stunning her at the beginning. So I don't know. As of right now, we did some regular arena. We got some decent idea of what she can do. Supreme Arena, honestly, I'm not even thinking she's that good there. And in AFK stages, only really regular AFK stages, and like she's not needed. Like, she was fine. We did clear the stage, but like I think any hero could be there instead of her. Like, we ran her instead of Rowan, for example, in the comp, and arguably that would have even been better compared to Gerda. So Gerda basically is, as of right now, not useful for anything. I don't even recommend really running her for Supreme Arena. I don't think she's impactful enough. She's just too easy to kill as a tank, because she doesn't have inbuilt survival, like for example Thorin revives, or Callan massive shields. She just has a minor shield on her Mighty Smash. So that's a problem with Gerda. I think overall, very, very skippable hero. There's no way she's going to be useful for Ravage Realm because her damage output is so low. Like, it's almost impossible. So I think it's just... She's a complete skip hero, other than for Dura Trials. And honestly, getting a hero just for Dura Trials probably is not a good idea, because like, there are a lot of heroes you can use in Dura Trials. So anyway, guys, let me know your opinions about Gerda in the comment section down below. But I'm basically not impressed. I think she is a skip for practically everyone. Thanks to EV for letting us use his account to test it. And but share your own opinions on Gerda in the comment section down below. Maybe there's some other ways of using her. And if anything does come up, I will update you guys if there is some other way that Gerda is actually effective. But yeah, for right now, I think that is a pretty good review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not already subscribed, guys, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. I look forward to chatting with you guys there. But thank you all for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.